Absolutely. I think COVID-19 has had a significant acceleration effect on especially the digital payment side. People no longer wish to indulge in physical payments or cannot participate in physical payments.
A lot more clients have actually started moving into online payments. So we did see a bit of a trend where there was a bit of hesitancy with some of the corporates as well, that they preferred doing manual instructions. I think COVID has forced them to actually switch over to online banking platforms.
Actually, it was coming up just pre-COVID, but COVID has accelerated it, is the need for our clients to think about how they can accelerate their payments, improve their client experience, improve working capital, just drive efficiency across the business. It's meant them going from traditional methods into more digital methods. And then of course the bank has had to support that by accelerating its investment in some of the new digital payment schemes that are coming out to the market.
Oh, absolutely. In fact, if I would say one of the big winners from the pandemic, if you can say that, is the payments industry, because digital payments which were growing at, let's say, 100% a year.
I think you're going to have more real-time information flowing back. People are going to know the statuses of their messages in a few seconds as opposed to waiting for hours. Make sure that a payment has been sent and has been received. So I think that information is going to be transformative with treasurers and corporates alike.
There's a bank point of view, they need not invest most of them branches or premises. There's a fixed cost. Customer point of view, they can go for wallet, they need not carry the cash.
When it comes to banks and consumers, obviously consumers do like modern payment mechanisms because they are faster, they may be cheaper, and they would be instant. Right? So clearly there's a value in there for the client. It's up to the banks to figure out how to monetize that, whether it's a deeper relationship with the client, whether it's doing more with the client. Those are things that we have to think about.
Co-creation of a payment, because payment now is part of a consumer journey. And when you talk about consumer journey, there's a lot more to do to create one satisfied customer. And this co-creativeness can only come in when the banks as well as the consumers as well as the businesses come together and create something which is more beneficial for everyone.
Eventually, the regulated entities will become a back-end service provider, given the ecosystem of various innovations and fintechs that are coming up. And they will offer the access to the governed payment rails. And the actual user journeys of payments will be driven by these innovations from the fintechs.
This is main wallet thing. There is no physical cash at all, or it may be blockchain. The payments for making payments through blockchain or Bitcoin, the cryptocurrencies, all this making more noise nowadays. So that's where I see the future payment will go to blockchain.
The next big thing, payments are never dull, and I think the always-on 24/7 will evolve to allow much more flexibility for our clients and to go truly global. And once you embed cross-currency into 24/7, the ability to get a payment from one side of the world to the other within seconds is going to revolutionize the business.
If you look at the aspects of fraud, so on the one hand there is fraud which is dramatically increasing. On the other hand, the client expectation is that it needs to be much more convenient and much faster, right? The inevitable end to that looks like some combination of maybe blockchain, right, and biometrics. So could it be, the card which is now my phone will become my thumbprint? I think that's certainly possible. I would say even probable. Whether it's, some kind of national digital currency, I think that's also possible. In the UK they're calling it Britcoin now.